Alright, welcome to another day in paradise. As you can see, turbo's on. Hey, so I'm just going to be doing something a bit different. This is a bit of a bitzer. I'm just going to film bits where I can. I'm giving the turbo side a bit of a rest at the moment, and I'm going to move to the intake. Obviously, now, these two pipes here run down the centre of the car to the front mounted intercooler. This plenum is off a Golf or a TT or something, I can't remember. Golf, I think. Comes out in the wrong place. Obviously, to suit that, I've got a bigger throttle body to go on it, and the plenum is ugly and little and silly. So anyway, I'm going to modify that plenum to my needs, and so I'm just going to do some off-on videos when I can. Hopefully they'll make sense when I get into it. Alright. Okay, through the magic of television, I've bounded ahead, and this is what I've come up with. You saw me cutting the plenum off. This is what I call my poor man's velocity stacks. Yeah, they're not obviously the by the book correct shape, but I think they're better than nothing. So what I'm doing is I've cut the plenum off, as you saw. I've roughed out some trumpets from the remainder of the plenum. I've cleaned up all the edges, blah blah blah, and I've started to make my plenum. This is what I've got. I've got these end caps for an air tank, and 3mm aluminium thick, which is good. And I'm going to make a two-halved plenum, which will go around, welded onto there, one on there, and I've cut out some half moons so far that will go around the trumpets. So the trumpets will end up being off the floor. From my research, that's optimal trumpet position in terms of get them off the floor of the plenum where there's a dead zone where the air is not moving. So they say. So I will take this up. This is first half, and you'll get a better idea of what I'm talking about. Awesome. Alrighty, okay, it's the next day. I ran out of time, but I've just got that sitting on there with half the plenum welded, so you get an idea of what's going on. Yes, it's big. I think it's like 7 litres or something. Pretty big. Too big, but it's just what I had lying around, so you know. That's it. So there you can see how much the trumpets are poking through, just a little bit. It's pretty hard to get the cuts in the wall to match those trumpets, but I got it not bad. I think I'll be able to weld it up. That'll be my next job. I'll weld that up, and then I can get into making the second half. Cool. And that's it. So yeah, you get the idea, eh? Cool. Alright, there's the first bottom half, so those all welded up. I just remember how to weld, man. But it cast stuff welds pretty nice. Considering it was soaked in oil, I've given it a pretty good grind up and clean. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So now I've got to start making the second half. Alright, after a bit of trimming, making a big mess with my safety boots. It's always a good fun. I have just slowly been whittling this away to fit in here. I got the curve here, not too bad with the folder. It's around about, you know what I mean. But it's good enough, and I've just been trimming up. I'll just do a little bit more, just trim up these edges a little bit more, so that fits good. Get those gaps right down, hopefully to minimal, and that will be the runners all welded and most of this done. And it may look a bit silly on this side. Don't fall over. Yes, that's a big slot there. There is a reason for that, and you can see the bell mouths in there off the floor like we talked about. So yeah, it's just a matter of getting all this tacked into place, welded up, and then over here I have it's not huge, it's a lot bigger than standard though, a 70mm throttle body, a China Special. I've used them before, they haven't been too bad, and that is going to go right in the middle. The slot there is around about 70mm. This hole here is 70mm, and so this will be going on there with a bit of a flare out into that entire slot, so that the air going through will then into the right place. That's the plan. So we'll see how we go. I think I'm going to have to call this video here though, and I will get more progress next time. I've just run out of time, but I thought I'd better put something out at least, and yeah, we'll go from there. So fingers crossed it'll all work out, but I'll turn this over. It's going to fall out. Is it going to fall out? Yep. Alright, so yeah, my welding is looking pretty good for this car stuff, so it's welding not too bad considering, and get back into it. Yeah. Alright, so I'll see you next time. Alright, see you all. Bye.